Hello guys and welcome back to Rome 2 Total War, the Empire Divided DLC, and me playing as Aurelian in the reconquest of the Roman Empire after the middle 3rd century crisis that we're going through at the moment with the Gallic Empire. We've got the pretenders in Rome. We're also dealing with, looks like well, they're not doing very well, the Egyptian ones as well. Was it Galatia and stuff like that. Yeah, so we left off. I'm besieging Rome at the moment, but I'm going to come back to that in a second because I'm going to go and do some RTS combat. But I'm just going to double check down here. What I was going to do is retake this settlement, which is down here at one point. But I don't think I'll be able to reach it just yet this turn. So we'll move down because I lost this to the Gallic Romans. Looks like they're coming back up. So I think we'll be able to retake that. Yeah, so I said, if you haven't checked out my last episode in this series, then I recommend that you do check that out. It's more or less capped to where we are. But again, we start besieging Rome, and I was waiting for, and the lag in this is just ridiculous. Come on, game. Get back up here. He was waiting for me to build my siege towers. And here we are. So we have got some ballista as well, which is good. So it means I can knock down the walls. So I don't have to rely on a siege battery or siege engine. So we're going to get in and stick it out. Okay, and here we are. We are in the game itself. So, this is the real-time strategy side of Rome 2 Total War, or any Rome game, or Total War game. You have the campaign map, which we was on, where you moved around units of all these different types, and then you actually then play out in real time the game itself. So, I'm just trying to have a look around. These are all my units I have so far. I do have some reinforcements coming in. The problem is that I've always noticed with this game is that you don't get to tell where your reinforcements come in. So my reinforcements are going to come in from over here, which is good in some cases. But if I'm sieging from this side, they're going to have to come all the way down and siege up here. So what I'm going to do is move all my units up to the top here. And then siege from this side. At least my reinforcements will come in, and then they can come over the bridge and join up with me. So let's try and get myself set up into some kind of unique order. So the first thing I want to be doing is taking out the towers and the gatehouses, because they can become such an issue later down the line. Now, if I put these here, I'm just double checking how far these can fire. So not too far, which is good. I don't want my ballistas being in range where they get kind of sniped out. So I'm going to go for this gatehouse first and take it out, because there's no towers around. It's one of the it's probably one of the weakest defended parts. There is a tower here which I can get to, but once I get into the main city itself, I don't have to worry about being peppered by these arrow towers. And we've also got some hunters. So let's just bring these here, but drop. Oh, I need to drop the equipment because these guys have been never good. So let's move them just to here for now. Sort these all out. So, siege towers. What's the range on this one over here? I think I won't be anywhere near range-wise for me to attack, so these walls should be fine. And because I've got plenty of siege towers, it's quite a lot. I mean, I've got 6 in total. Now, I might want to move this out over this way for now, and then I'll push it towards when I'm not getting attacked by ballistas, because the problem is I don't know if you can cause damage to your own units, and that's probably not the best idea in the world. I've got some these guys, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to use the siege towers. The ladders are good, but they're, well, less defended. So I put this on this side. Yeah, the ladders are okay, but they're just kind of not really worthwhile after a little while. I've got some horse units here, cavalry. Some equates. Is it equates? Don't tell me. But basically some cavalry. But for now, they're probably quite useless when it comes to dealing with walls. So until I can get into the gate itself, it's going to be kind of difficult. So what I'm going to be doing is sending this guy in to take out this tower. So at least then when I'm moving across, and then I'm going to use this one to take out the other tower. Now, I didn't see how many units they had. I completely forgot to check. So this can go very well or very horrible. Plus, once I defeat these towers, I can send my archers in to pelt them a little bit. So let's begin. Right, check out these towers. So they have actually quite fortified this. We look at. I love the physics in this game as well because it actually shows you the impacts. They do disappear after a while. I'm assuming like this probably similar to what decals are. And my units are all coming up here, as you can see. So my reinforcements, you can control 40 units in total on the battlefield in one go on your side, and the enemy unit control 40 units as well. So you can have 80 combat units in total. I think it's like 5,000 men in your command. And because it's an older game, it does take performance issues after a while when you have so many units on the map, but it's not too bad after a while. All right. So I want to just bring these units to here. They can walk here because I don't want to get tired out. And I have got a couple of cavalry units in there and more swordsmen and some more bowmen. So it's going to work really well for me. How are we doing on these towers? 61% and 45. That's 65 now. That's almost down. That should take one more volley, I feel, and that'll be dead. Oh, one more hit. Come on. Here it comes.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Ah, I missed. Okay, take that one out. There we go. That should hopefully work. You're gonna hit it. Oh, you fucking hell, you missed again. God damn it, learn to aim. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's get that tower down. Focus both blisters onto it. Once the towers are down, I can send my archers in. Because these have all got skirmishers which don't have much range. Oh, there is a ballista there, though. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. I did not see that ballista. Crap. Archers. Let's get these archers up. Yeah, because I'm going to potentially lose this at this rate, which is not good. Need this tower to go down. Oh, shoot. It's doing a shit ton of damage to me. Can you get this for me? See if we can get this down. Might have to abandon this tower because if I lose it, that's going to be the problem. So let's get down. Yeah, because you lose every single unit in the tower if it gets destroyed. So I'm just going to try and hit this tower if I can do. Ah, not hitting it enough. Come on, guys, get down.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh, this tower's not down. Shit. That's not good. Right, I'm gonna have to send the units in. Go. I was hoping to get that tower down, but I don't have anything to do that with now. 80 damage on that. Holy shit. Oh god, they actually are able to hit me from there. Oh, the slingers. Right. Right. Pelt them. The arrows. Go, guys, go! Got my other units coming in, so I can actually send these other archers up there. Right, the units are going in. I think this. There we go. See, we're just knocking them down now. Oh god, look how much damage they've taken. Holy shit! I think I'm just out of the range of that tower as well, which is good. Yeah, run, boys, run. Right, you hit that guy. I need you to belt onto him. Oh, that's a Scorpio. Yeah, you take that guy down. And I want you to focus on the cohort there. You move my units up. Move all these units further up. I mean, look how many units I lost just because of that. Just in that tower. I think I lost absolutely loads. Because they're quite damaged. They're 108. Right, so we need to move up. We're only going to have 5 towers to go in for, but that's cool. Yeah, so these towers fire flaming arrows, so if you get too many on you, including the enemies that you're firing at, they can actually be quite devastating. Your towers get set on fire and then burn alive. Go, guys. Fire at will. All my other units come in, and these are all heavy. Medium and heavy, I feel. Are they all medium? Oh, they might be all medium units. Oh, there's a couple of heavies here, which are the slowest. Roman legions. Here we are, we're jumping onto the tower. There's some nice battle work going on here. Let's get a bit of cinematic view going on. Oh, well, I wanted to... Need to select these units. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, this is like the cinematic view you can watch. You can watch units just battle it out. Yeah, look at that. Bit of action going on there, combat. Go on, lads, push them. Nice. Just finishing them all off. Cool. So we're more or less going to take this tower now. Oh, it looks like we've got some more guys coming out. I just want to move these guys down. These guys are still being pelted to death. These are really hard to take out, by the way. I cannot believe how much you have to pelt them with arrows. You've got to actually use military units just to do that.
We have captured a tower.
There we go. The tower's now been captured, so we can actually just move forward. Right, cool. So, what I love to do in this game is pause it and try and get some kind of sense of order. Because one of the things you can do is get yourself completely stretched out. So all these guys need to move up. Because I've actually... The reason why I kept them out is because I didn't want to get pelted. And then these guys need to move up as well. The ballistas are useless at this point, so I just usually leave them sat around. Because why not? These guys should all move up out of here. These guys can come through the gate, which we'll do. The cavalry can come in as well. And one of the main issues that you do get eventually is that getting through the gate can be an absolute nightmare because you can bottleneck all units up. So the archers can come through as well. Yeah, I've got 5 units of archers sat here, so we'll get them through the gate. Don't want them to come through. And we want all these guys now to come down. These are going to finish off the ballista. These guys are going to come off the tower. These guys are finished off these. Yeah, so I've got 1 unit coming, and what I'm going to do is get them to march on, because they've got all these victory points to take. So there's one here, which is the main one, and there's these mini victory points. Once you hold the majority, you start to whittle them down. The main one's this one, and that's where the cavalry is going to come in. Got a lot of distance to cover in a short space of time. There's a problem with Rome. Rome's it's a set map as you expand it, and it's absolutely massive.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
All right, you know. The good thing is, there's some spearmint. So it looks like they're coming up the... So what I want to do is bunk out in a decent formation here. And deal with these guys. There we go.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Looks like the archers are coming in as well. Okay, so they're down. So I want to move down. These are finished. Move down this way. Right, and then this is where we want to double charge them back. Go. Charge them, guys. Throw your javelins.
Warriors eager for blood. Understood.
Now, I'll be actually outmatching these guys because these are only spearmen. Well, I've got swordsmen, so they're designed to deal with this. So let's just push them back. I don't know how many more units he has left because there is a fog of war, so especially in its difficulty, so you can't see too far away. There you go, they're pushed back, so let's push on to the next group. Alright, you bow them guys down while they're running away. Look at that. Oh, that's just devastating in so many levels. Running away and getting an archer shot in the back. Yeah, it's just an absolute nightmare at the moment. Look how many units coming in. Nice. It's just nice being able to do the cinematic mode where you can just have all these coming in, which is really good. What we got coming. So these guys... Oh, there's some more here. These actually might... Yeah, they've just instantly given up. Where's my cavalry? Get the cavalry in here. There they are. Chase these guys down. Right, so here comes the cavalry units. Again, against routing troops, easy peasy. So let's go back into some more cool cinematic mode for this. So it is insert as a quick bind key. Can I? There we go. Get them, guys! Chase them down! Oh, it's just devastating, this. You just take so many casualties from on their side. Get them! See if we can skip to one who's a bit closer up. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. I mean, look at this. We can toggle view as well, spacebar. Let's have a little view up. Yeah. Taking them all down. Nice. Let's get back out of there for now. Okay, so these cavalry units can come down this way. You're going to move this way. Alright. So we're marching on the center of Rome. It's like the sacking of Rome in a way, but we're not actually... We are Romans, so... there must be some more units left around because that's why it's taking a bit of time. So we're going to go ahead just marching in with all my units. Alright, you guys don't need to run. These guys I'm going to get to run though because one, the cavalry units, and two, they've got a lot more stamina than what my melee units have. Look at all these units coming in. Oh, just fantastic. I mean, I could minimize all these down, to be honest, just so I can have a little better look. But look at all these units coming in. Got some more heavy units coming in. This must have been back in the day terrifying to see if you were the citizens of a besieged city. Just because of the... Well, just seeing all those units come down bearing on you. I'm not sure where their units are because I can't see them just yet. I haven't seen their general, so I'm gonna guess he's nearby. Unless we killed him already. He's probably here. Because no matter what the AI does, they always kind of defend the point. More than what I do anyway when it comes to defending. Because there is another one here as well. But it doesn't seem like they're anywhere nearby. So let's just charge in. Once we take the point, it makes it a bit easier, so let's speed up a little bit. Because there is a free speed you can go on to fast forward, which is fine. Right, okay, so you guys move down to this one. Are you in range? No. You guys go take that point. I won't take this until I actually toggle dismount. You have to be on foot to take a building, say for instance, or a capture point. And then here we're down with our general, so we'll get off foot and take this one. I can't see any more units. So I think it's just these ballistas that are keeping the enemy in the game, but pretty much they've lost right now. Because once this ticker counts down, so every second, it means that I'll win. It's tens of, well, thousands of units, not tens of thousands.
Will soon be ours.
Oh, look at that. And there we go. That's how we have it. Decisive victory. Now that battle was a lot easier because they didn't have as many units. As you can see there, I deployed 4,000 units. They only had 800, basically 900 units. So it was pretty much I was going to win either way. But I do like assaulting cities themselves personally instead of letting the auto-resolve do it. Plus I wanted to show it off in the game as well, which is always a nice one to have. So we've retaken Rome. So this will go down. And we're going to occupy. So the Diligent Man has a wealth of experience and continues his ability. Legio. We really need to change the names of that. So we have taken this city, which is good. We do need to finish off Gallic Rome here. So the idea is I want to finish the Pretenders off as quick as I can do by moving south. But I also want to watch north because I'm going to have to deal with Gallic Rome at some point. Can this guy come all the way down? So he can actually take this city. I've got my spy here to try and finish him off. Let us do this for now. Occupy that settlement. Cool. I'm going to use my spy to do some military sabotage, hopefully, on this and slow him down. Nice. So he can't run anywhere else. Cool. And now move down this way. Deploy. And take this guy out. Sweet. So we've now surrounded him, so I'm going to have this other army come down and take this settlement. I'm wondering what's going to happen up here with Gallic Rome because they'll probably push down. Next turn we'll take this settlement back, which is going to be good. I don't know what's going to happen to him. He might take one of these other settlements, but I've got... With the Pretenders, or Roman Pretenders, I've got to take all these bottom 5 settlements, so in Sicily and southern Italy. And I've also got to go to Corsica and Sardinia and take these two. If my geography serves me correctly in these two areas. I think, yeah, Corsica, yeah, and Sardinia. I don't know which one it is, which way around, but yeah. I'm going to take those. And then once I've done that, it means I've secured Italy. So I've retaken the Roman Peninsula. And then maybe my attention might turn to actually then retaking Gallic Rome. quite a lot of provinces to do that. I mean, he's got a very substantial base, and also he's got a lot of allies. I mean, these are all on his side, including these ones. But once you take out Gallic Rome, if you make them your vassal, I think their vassals become your vassals, in a way, which is kind of a victory in some point. What we got here? So we don't need this, because we've already got one, and we don't need this one either. So we can get rid of those two. Fine for now. Preventium. And the cool thing about these as well is I don't need to rechange the buildings as much, because it's like when you're an opposite faction in a way. So if you're a Germanic tribe and you take a Roman settlement, you've got to actually rechange all the buildings around. So this thing comes up, but for whatever reason, you don't need to do it when you've taken over other Roman Latin cultures, which is very useful indeed. Have I got anything to use here? So I've got 3,744. I can't really move any more units. I think I'm okay here for now. I think I had this unit just waiting around, didn't I? Just in case he decides to attack me. Because he's waiting on the border, which I'm not liking at the moment, which is always a bit of a worry. But we'll wait here in silence mode. Have we got any more units we need to... got some upgrades to put in. Efficiency recruiter, would that be a good one to go for? Shall we go for something else? I mean, strategist is always a good one just because of the campaign movement speed. And then we've also got this one here. So I'm going to have him... Is he the one who's got the siege units? I think he has. Yeah, so I'm going to have him get the siege engineers and then move on to having more authority. Cool. So I think we're pretty much done. I've got more money to spend. Where's my other spy? Oh, you're there. So we're just sitting around with my spy just close by to see what he does, which is fine. We need to upgrade some of these buildings. So I don't know what I'm going to do for this settlement just yet, so I'm going to leave it for now. This one could be changed into a settlement, so upgrade that one. And we could actually upgrade this some more as well, the auxiliary barracks. Now, we'll leave it for now. I've got some more upgrades I need to do down here. So I want to have a military wharf for the salt stuff. So we get that one down. That leaves me not much money left around. I'm going to see what happens to him. This little problem, he's got assault skirmishers, and he's actually done what I thought we were going to do and start taking some of my settlements on the Greece coast. On the Greek coast, or the Baltic. No, is it the Baltics? No, not Baltics. Ah, you know what I mean anyway. Basically where Greece is, he's taken Apollonia. So that means I've got to try and take that back at some point. So I might send my army down from the north. Okay.
Roman wares have merits which would appeal to your people.
I have a trade agreement with you. Right, let's get rid of all these. So we're holding 10 provinces, which is good. It's Easter. So that's an interesting one. Right. Let's move this unit down. We have to retake this settlement. He's backed off, which is hilarious. I don't know where he's going to go. But it means now I can take... Oh god, there is a unit up here north, though. Right, trying to think now what's the best option. I want to send this guy down to take this settlement and then move towards Colsentia. So he can move to here and start sieging it. Because why not? Unless I can just take it right out. Yeah, I'll take it. So we'll lose some units, but it's fine. We can easily re-get them back and they get XP for it. Nice. He's going to come down and deal with... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him here. He's going to be here. Here or there. We'll move it to here. I'll see what he's going to do in terms of... Is that in your range? No. So I'm going to put it here. He's in range of the area. He's blocking the only route across. I think you can cross the water here, the river, but you lose a lot of movement speed. And then I'm going to send this guy around to take this settlement. There we go. Nice. And then I'm going to, in a few turns, I'm going to... I've got to wait 2 turns for that one. Have I not got any other settlements which have... Oh, no, I had the fucking other one right there, didn't I? Bollocks. Oh, yeah, upgrading some of these, wasn't I? Concentrated ground is a good one to have. It gives me religion. So we'll go for that one. And this one I was going to go for sanitation because I need to actually get that a bit up. Squalor's quite a big deal. And you were going to go and take this one, you. And take it back. Very nice. Cool. So retaking this settlement. They're a bit annoying because they've decided to build 2 complete different buildings that I don't want. So I'm going to have to disassemble both of them. Ooh, looks like he's going to take one of these settlements. It's a bit interesting to do that. I do want to get a unit here. So I'm going to raise a force, raise a fleet. So who do I want to get? He's quite good. I'm going to raise Appius Sinus Bucco. Is it Bucco? Oh, God, I hate butchering names. Get a fleet. We'll get a tower of Hexaranium Rome. And then I can get some missile trireme.